Hey guys, and welcome back to Opal&Mint. I am Ashley. Today, I'm excited. I'm gonna get to try out a new paint from Holbein. If you don't know around here, my two favorite professional watercolor paint brands are Daniel Smith and Holbein. They have completely different properties. They have completely different purposes in my painting. And Holbein just keeps coming out with new paints that I love. When they came out with their granulators, fell in love. And now they've come out with this, is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 paint set. And I honestly don't know too much about them. I just saw them and immediately bought them. Also, I've had them for a month and didn't realize it. I was waiting for them to come in and I didn't realize they came in my mailbox and were put like in the mail over here, and it's just been hidden for a month. So they got here on April 3rd. Today is May 5th. So anyway, we're gonna swatch them out today, but it is the new Holbein Nightfall colors. So it's a set of 5 Nightfall. We have red, yellow, green, blue, and violet. I'm excited to swatch these, and I'm going to swatch them in my swatch book, kind of going along with my swatching series, but I'm also going to swatch them in my stone style because I need to see what they look like in that. That's kind of my, since I've been doing swatches that way for so long, that's kind of how I can see how a paint performs before painting with it, is swatching it in that style. So I'm going to do both. There's only 5 paints, so it's not going to take forever. I also do want to address the elephant in the room. I cut my finger yesterday, so this is my painting hand and it's just gonna look weird. I'm sorry. I was cleaning a large kitchen knife and somehow managed to slice right where the knuckle is. So I need to try not to bend it so it doesn't rip open again. Anyway, please ignore that, but let's go ahead, turn the camera around and start swatching these gorgeous paints. All right, so like I said, I am going to be using my Light Wish swatch book. This is 100% cotton cold pressed paper, 140 pound. And this is where I've been, whoa, that's too bright, putting all my swatches. Okay, so far, just kind of a wrap up of what we have in the swatch book. These two right here are the Prima watercolors I got from Walmart. This is my Meeden travel set. These are the Viviva watercolor sheets. And then I have 3 Lissalinkas down here. And then on the next page, the last 2 videos we did for swatching are the Paul Rubens, that one, and the handmade watercolors that I have from Etsy. I think I want to start the Holbeins on a separate page. I'm going to fill this out with other stuff, but I want to put all of my Holbeins together in this book. However, let's see here. So I'm going to start on another page. So this will be Holbein page. Writing with this finger is fun. Okay, let's go ahead and lock in the focus. All right, let's get this party started. So I am using my normal swatch brush. This is the Creative Mark Rhapsody Round Kolinsky Sable size 6. The size 6 is really difficult to find and link, but I'll do what I can. But you could have the size 5 or 7 and it would be just fine. Okay, we're gonna start with Nightfall Red. I did pour these yesterday, so they've been curing for a day, but they're probably not fully cured. So let's see. Oh, look at that rich color. So from what I've seen online, these are all gonna be, you know, kind of rich, deep colors, but I think they granulate. So let's see how deep this will go. Wow. That's really pretty. That is a gorgeous color. Okay, let me get the pigment information as well. The pigments on this one are PR 264 and PBK 11. I think all of them have the PBK 11 to make them deep and I think granulate. We shall see. Yeah, it is granulating. Light fast of 3 stars. It looks like it's, semi-opaque and staining. If I'm reading the, let me get their little, every company's is a little bit different, so I want to make sure I'm reading the little icons right. That doesn't help me. Doesn't help me one bit. Well, the light fast is permanent, but it doesn't have the icons on this. I'll have to look it up online, and let's just go ahead and write them on here. So I think that means semi-opaque. I think this means staining. We shall see. It is granulating, and it is 3 stars. 1, 2, 3. All right, Nightfall red. All right, so the next color we have is Nightfall yellow. Let's see what this one looks like. And the pigments on this are PY110 and again, PBK11. If you know me at all, I can't not at least paint a little something before we're done with this, so don't worry. We're gonna use these all together. Just a quick little sketchy painting. See how deep the yellow will get. Look at the granulation happening. Ooh, that's pretty. Wonder if all the readings are the same. Nope. Granulating and 3 stars. All right, let's do the stone. I think I want these to be kind of random on the page, so. All right, the next color is Nightfall green. Pigments are PY154, PG7, and PBK11. Okay, that is a beautiful green. I am definitely not mad at this. That is so pretty. All right, and we have semi-opaque, I think, and then whatever the half square is, granulating, and 3 star of light fastness. I'm going to assume the square means the staining, so I'm going to say staining, semi-staining, semi-staining would be my guess. I think the green one is my favorite so far. It's so pretty. And the way it's separating and granulating is stunning. Okay, 3 down. All right, next up is going to be Nightfall blue. The pigments for this one, we have PB15 and PBK11. We have semi-opaque, staining, granulating, and again 3 star light fast, which in Holbein means permanent. All right, let's see what the blue looks like. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful blue. Oh, that's so pretty. These colors together, the way oh, this set is beautiful. Holbein, you have not disappointed me. Did I need these? No. Did I want them? Absolutely. And I'm going to use them. They are so pretty. All right, let's do the blue. Where do I want to stick it? The blue is so pretty. Yep, I like that a lot. All right, one more color. And then I might do some scribbly flowers. Okay, last up is Nightfall Violet. I just realized I didn't put the pigment information on the paper. I'm just writing the other. Oh well. Okay, pigments, we have PV19 and PBK11. And then we are semi-opaque, staining, granulating, and this one is only a 2-star light fastness because of that PV19. All right, let's see here. But are you gorgeous? Wow, that is a rich one. Yes, you are gorgeous. I'm gonna answer that for you. That is beautiful. Yep. Oh, I love these colors together. The way, see how they're separating? I love that they all have PBK11, so they're all separating with that black kind of speckle, which reminds me of one of my favorites from Daniel Smith, the hematites. They're genuine stones, but they kind of separate with that kind of black pigment, and it's just so beautiful. Okay. Let's put the violet here. That is a beautiful color. Okay, let me grab another piece of paper so I can paint some florals real quick. Grabbing my Meeden watercolor paper, cold press, 100% cotton. This one's been eaten by my vacuum cleaner a little bit. There's one paper left on it. It's a little dirty, but it's okay. I need to figure out what palette I'm going to put these in, but let's go ahead. I'm just going to go crazy and do my kind of scribbly flowers. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I just want to play with them, put these colors on the page and kind of see how they interact with each other and how they dry down. There's a lot of pigment there. These are so pretty. I'm loving mixing in the green, the yellow, and the blue, and so pretty. Yep, I love these colors. I love the colors together. They make a beautiful cohesive palette. I do want to, I'm going to mix a couple just because I can't not, but I'm loving what's happening here. And when I'm putting two colors down, these are gorgeous, but I want to mix, I have to play around a little bit. I'm going to mix the red and the yellow together. I want to see what kind of color we can get. And I'm just going to mix them together on the page. This might, make just a brown, but I want to see if you get this set and you're just painting with this, how versatile it is. Of course, the colors themselves go very well together and looks beautiful. But I just want to see what kind of colors we can make. So there's a kind of brown color. Let's see what else. All right, so I'm gonna do the yellow. And since this yellow is so neutral, like so brownish already, it's kind of hard to mix the yellow with things actually. But let's see what the blue looks like mixed in. Oh, that blue is gorgeous. It just takes over. That's a pretty color. Touch more yellow. I mean, we don't need to mix a green because we already have a green, but this is a beautiful kind of teal color. Kylie would love this color. And I want to see how it settles down and separates as well. That's beautiful. Okay, this might be a weird, combination mix here, but I'm going to take the purple. I'm going to try and do this lightly. I don't want to, because I want to be able to see what's happening. And I want to add in a touch of the green. I just love color mixing. I'm fascinated by it. That's a fun green. A gray green. Oh, I love that. What else can I mix? I think the red and blue is going to look weird, but let's see what happens. You never know until you try it, and that's when you learn things, just by experimenting. So let's take this red and blue. That's actually not that bad. Pretty color. And I like the colors together actually, like kind of not fully mixed. That's beautiful. Okay, one last mix, and then we'll be finished. I'm gonna take the blue. Gosh, the blue is so rich and vibrant and it just stands out. And I'm gonna mix in a little bit of violet. That's pretty. Oh, my battery light is flashing. All right, so there are the Holbein Nightfall colors and some mixes. I am thoroughly impressed with these. Look at how they performed in painting. This is beautiful. Oh, I love it. Look at all these separations. Yep, these are right up my alley. I love granulating paints and I love these beautiful rich tones. So I'm curious, have you seen these? Have you been wanting to know what they look like? And is this something that you would be interested in picking up? I love collecting all of Holbein. I don't have all of Daniel Smith yet because they have so many that it's not a small fortune, it's a fortune. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up this video. Let me know what you want me to swatch next. But if you enjoyed this one, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you wanna see our future videos, hit that subscribe button down below and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. I think I'm gonna write the pigment information above them. That way I have it and I don't have to look at these tiny little letters on the tubes. Oh, my head's killing me. PB15, BK11. Who should I swatch the Holbein like neons next on this page? So I think I'll do like specialty ones and then go into the normal collection. Specialty ones, granulating ones, and then into the normal collection. Oh, Holbein might be next because I want to swatch them all. Lovely. I should just look it up right now so I'm not making a fool of myself over and over. Give me the information. That was not me.